Thank you for watching these videos. If you watch this one, after this practice, I'm going to give you the answers pretty much for the exit ticket and the challenges, or mostly anyway. So if you're following along and you do them and you want to get the extra bonus grades, keep watching. All right, so this says Jane takes her dog to a veterinarian every 12 months. The visits typically cost around $25. If she has owned her dog for 60 months, how much money has she spent on vet bills? Well, we have 60 months, and she goes every 12 months. So that would be 5. That's the first thing that we need to do. The next we would have to do is we would take this and multiply it by $25. So our full equation would actually be 60 divided by 12 times 25. So if we solve that, then it goes 5 times 25 is equal to $125. So she spent $125 on vet bills. Next, our exit ticket. Ms. Riley is baking chocolate cookies to take to the farmer's market. My cat's name is Riley, so that's why it's Ms. Riley. Part A, she baked 648 cookies. 648 cookies. She sold them in boxes of 6 cookies each. So we're going to have to divide this by 6. How much money did she collect if she sold them at $8 per box? It would be this times 8. So we have 648 divided by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 6. Subtract, bring down the 4, 0. So then we bring down the 8. 48 divided by 6 is 8. So now we're going to have 108 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 0 is 0, so we bring down the 6. And then we have 8 times 1 is 8. So she collected, or Miss Riley collected, $864. Next question. Yes, that was the exit ticket. So if you're watching, thank you. Master Challenge. This is for bonus grades. A rectangular playground has an area of 8,736 square feet. So we have a rectangle. The area is 8,736. Its narrow side is 42 feet. So the narrow, or the smaller side, is 42 feet, which means that this is also 42 feet. A fence will be installed along the longer side. So we have a fence on the longer sides. Bushes are being planted along the shorter side. So we have bushes here. Part A, how many feet of fencing will be needed? Well, in order to find the length of this side, you're going to have to do 8,736 divided by 42. This would be 42 goes into 87 twice. 2 times 42 is 84. 87 subtract 84 is 3. Bring down the 3. Goes into 33 0 times, and I'm bringing down the 6. 336 divided by 4. I'm estimating it's about 8. I'm going to try 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 33, and it goes in exactly 16 times. Goes exactly 8 times, with 0 remaining. So the length of this side is 208. But how many feet of fencing will be needed? She needs 208 on this side, but also on this side. So fencing is 208 plus 208. And I will actually leave you to solve that. I've given you all of that. Now, part B, the bushes would be planted every 2 feet. That means every 2 feet here and every 2 feet here. With both sides, we have 42 plus 42. That's 84 feet for bushes. and it's every 2 feet. So we divide that by 2. Every 2 feet. So we're just back to 42 bushes. Now, if you said that there's one at the beginning and then it's every 2, so each one would actually, each side would actually have 22, 22 on this side, making a total of 44. That could also be correct. So I would accept 44 or 42. You still have to get the fencing. So to get the full grades, you actually have to follow this and tell me the exact number for fencing. The PhD challenge. A food catering distribution company makes packages and sells soups to large grocery chains. In one recipe, large batches of the soup are made using 15 gallons of water and 15 gallons of mixed vegetables. So we have 15 gallons plus 18 gallons. And that's going to be 33 gallons per batch. The company needs to package 1,000 gallons of soup in November. It costs the company $16 per batch to make the soup. How much money will the company spend making November order? Well, if they need 1,000 gallons, and each batch is 33 gallons, then we're going to have to divide. 33 goes into 10 0 times, goes into 100 3 times. 3 times 33 is 99. Subtract is 1. And that's going to be 30, remainder 10. But you still have to do something with this remainder. So you're going to have 31 batches. You're going to have to make 31 batches. And it costs $16 per batch to make the soup. So 31 times $16 per batch. You're going to multiply this out and get an answer. And this is part A. Part B, the company sells a soup to grocers in 3-gallon pots. Well, if you have 1,000 gallons and you're selling them by 3 pots, 3-gallon pots, then you're going to have 300, which is 9, 3. So you're going to have 333 pots that you're selling. And each one costs $18. So 333 pots at $18 each. I'm going to multiply this to get the answer. How much money does the company make? So this is partially part B. You're going to have to take this answer, subtract the answer from here to get your final answer. Confused? It's a confusing question. So I've given you a lot of the work. If you can figure it out, you'll get the bonus grades.